Lakers' Austin Reaves was in Vegas yesterday to catch the Lakers' Summer League game against the Celtics. In an interview he did with Us Weekly, Reaves was asked to comment on the criticism Bronny James is receiving, and Austin Reaves said most of the criticism comes from people that really have nothing going on. They can go figure out something else to do. Keyshawn, does Austin Reaves have a point?
You know how I feel, Skip. Of course he has a point. You know, what I would say, if you sit around and you watching Bronny play, which we all do. We watching the Lakers, we watching Bronny, because it's really the only name we even really know coming out in the draft. I mean, obviously there's other guys, but what's happened here is there's this, I don't know if you know what you call it, social media that's doing this disservice to this kid. And what I mean by that is they want to put out statistics kind of, since when have you ever seen a graphic made of one's minutes? So they want to put out his minutes, his rebounds, his shot, steal, that sort of thing. They want you to look at it, and the first thing you do is you look at the graphic, you see 24. So you think, oh, 24 minutes. 5 rebounds, 24 minutes, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. That's a disservice to the kid. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to make people who see the actual game and what it is, make them believe that he's doing something different than what he actually is doing, that he's playing better. And you're doing that to kind of poke fun or laugh or make jokes at it. You're not doing it genuine, you're doing it disingenuine. And that's a lot to do with his father, as I said before, because you can't talk negative about the dad, and you know how his dad feel about his son. And so the first thing you do is you go at the kid, messing around with the kid to agitate the father and to agitate his camp, which is clearly the wrong thing to do. Because guess what Bronny wants? He just want to play basketball. He didn't ask for none of this. He just want to play basketball. He just want to get better at doing these sort of things. So you're going to get the critics that say, oh, well, he's not this. You don't know, because first of all, you a damn writer, or whatever you want to call yourself. You ain't never played. So the first thing you start telling me then, oh, I'm getting information from other people. The people you get information don't know what they looking at. They just talking along with you. So it's wrong. And this is what Austin Reaves is talking about. Like, it's clearly just wrong that this keeps happening to him because he did not ask for it. All he wants to do is play basketball. That's it. That's all.
Well, you know what, Key, I kind of disagree with you on it, and it's wrong. I think we have to understand as sports players that this is what comes with the job.
I didn't say it didn't come with the job. I'm just saying the harsh criticism of his play is wrong.
Well, it happens to guys who are great. It happens to guys who have expectations. It happens to guys like LeBron James Jr., who LeBron James Sr. said LeBron is better than some of these guys right here in the league right now. So when you put that pressure on your son and you say things like, hey, I want to play with my son in the league, and then you have performances like he has. What else do you want to say? Because we're talking about LeBron James, one of the most criticized athletes of our generation, who's accomplished so much. So when you put this type of pressure on your son, like, you could have just not even, and I think Bronny understands this too. Once he picked up, the first time he picked up a basketball, I'm LeBron James Jr. He got to understand what's come with it, because this ain't what we're saying now about him now. They've been talking about him since he picked up the basketball. I'm telling you, from AAU days to high school days to college to now. So, like, when LeBron says, my son don't give a damn what people say about him. You know why? Because they've been saying this about him. So as far as the critics, I'm sure Bronny don't care. Has it gotten to him? It sort of looks that way, the way he's playing, the way he's shooting. You know, I think his confidence a little shaken, but what he has to understand that this is going to be a never-ending thing for the rest of his life, or as long as he's in the NBA, and has to understand that and try to use that for motivation. So there's no running from it. Is it unfair? Of course it is. Should should we be so harsh? Maybe, maybe not.
But see, Paul, you say, should we be so harsh?
There's going to be people...
criticizing someone's play. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, he didn't ask for it.
But
his father said his son is better than some other people.
And that's why it becomes harsh at that point.
Yeah, because it's about the father, it ain't about the kid.
Because what he's saying about certain guys in the NBA that he feel like he better, oh, he is? Now the harshness comes in on the criticism when he don't perform like he's supposed to be better than guys that's already there.
I do not like it when an Austin Reaves says the people who are criticizing Bronny James don't have anything better to do, because now you're classically killing the messengers. You're just saying they have no idea. They're just bored and they're just spinning out of control because they don't have anything better to do. That's not what's happening here. What happened was that LeBron Sr. blessed this kid by all those things Paul just said. He has said for 2 years, I want to play with my son. Well, when he says that, and he's got the highest IQ in basketball as we speak, you buy it because you say, well, if anybody knows, he knows my son is on course, on path to play alongside me. And so I accept it, man. And when he looked up at the TV, talking to the media mid-season and said, Bronny's better than a lot of these dudes I see out here. Yeah. Well, then, listen, I swallowed it, maybe hook, line, and sinker, because it sounded good to me. It was like, okay.
But it's not over, Skip.
No, it's not over. But it is fair right now. Criticism's not fair, but doubt is fair. When you just look, we keep watching. I just say what I see. I come out here every day and I say what I see. And I think you're seeing the same things.
But I never said I didn't see it.
Oh, I understand.
Right? The difference is you got a point there. The criticism is the problem.
Yeah.
The doubt is not a problem, it's the criticism.
It's the criticism, because you're nitpicking this poor kid and he's just trying to figure it out.
Dude can't even figure out how to get through the damn hotel lobby in Vegas.
True. But all of a sudden, doubt creeps into the back of all of our minds, because we start thinking, wait a second, can he play? Like I told you earlier in the show, it's not any longer an idea of how good can he become, how quickly. I've abandoned that for the moment, because now I just got to see, can you play? Can you show me something where you belong out there? Because right now, the only reason he's getting these minutes in Summer League is because his last name is James.
Well, they
Anybody else?
Pick.
That's correct.
They got to look at him.
That is correct.
Got to get a fair look.
Okay,
yeah, of course.
But I keep waiting for his pedigree to kick in, for the bloodline to kick in, because he is the namesake of the greatest scorer in the history of basketball. And I just keep thinking it's going to come. It's just going to come.
But that's where the problem lies, though, Skip. You cannot look at the last name, because it's going to make you think about daddy. You just can't do it.
Trust me, I am not trying to criticize daddy through son. I like son. I think son, I want him to start to get a hold. I want 1 3 to go down, and then let's see if 2 3s go down, right? Maybe. Okay.
Of course, to be like 0-40, huh? It's not good.
Okay, Angel versus the Aces in Vegas tonight. Will she